Hello, I'm Sugakiel and this is a roadmap video where I'll tell you what I'm working on for this year. It has been a long time since I made one of these and I didn't do one last year, so let's recap what happened since to put things into context to see what's going to come next. If you're not interested in this or you don't need the recap, you can skip to the 2025 roadmap. There's a stamp in the timeline. We started 2024 strongly. We were making a new version of Chapter 10, Dreams, to show how Avian and Peter started their lives in the Rift, to salvage the time gap I forced. Oopsies. For those who haven't been here long enough, the time skip between Chapter 10 and 11 was not planned, and I did it out of desperation, thinking TES was going to die right then and there, because of financial problems and webtoon censorship. That ended up not being the case, so there was no reason for the time skip, but I went forward with it because I already had the episodes done, and I thought I needed to publish right away to retain readership. But that was a mistake. I counted with the support of you, my fellow supporters, and well, it didn't came to that, thank you very much. Moving on, we were also working, of course, on current TES at that time, on Chapter 20, Defeat. And we started a new comic called Night Bandits. Also, we were publishing everything weekly, that was nice. But well, February came, and with it came story crossover that you might be familiar with. The multimedia episodes. With that being something I wanted to do for so long, and also with the promise of financial help, advertising, and an app to ease the process of making the episodes, I was very excited. So I dedicated myself to it for a few months, dropping everything but the new TES episodes. And because the old assets were so bad, I had to redraw TES from scratch for the multimedia version. Turns out this excitement was short-lived because the app was not that easy to use, or rather it was limiting, given that I already know how to edit videos and animate stuff, and it didn't quite perform as I expected. I wanted something that could be enjoyed in mobile and PCs or TVs, and this wasn't quite there yet. There was also a promise of voice actors that didn't quite meet my expectations, so I ended up doing the voices myself with my boyfriend, and it was not good. I did redraw till including Chapter 2, but I didn't publish everything because I was wondering what to do with it. I didn't want to replace the original art in Webtoon yet. So, skipping till middle of September 2024, I think, I decided to focus on the comic again, but I was a little burnt out from all the historical work, and that burnout lasted almost all the rest of the year. It came and went, some days were fine, some others terrible, but never really left. That was the case until precisely last month. Multimedia project aside, I was dissatisfied with my work. Like, I felt my art was not as good. I was so proud of what I did in Chapter 20, Defeat, but Chapter River was tough. I wasn't happy with the art. And Chapter 22 War seemed like a ray of hope at the beginning, but like just a few months later, 5 episodes later to be precise, I hated it. And right now I can look at it and I can look at it and see a lot of mistakes and shortcuts I'm not proud of taking. I think there are a few episodes that are better than others because, well, my art changes with my mood, but I don't want that. If I'm mad or sad and stressed, you should seek continuous on my work, not pointlessly deformed characters. Anyways, here's my roadmap for 2025. First and foremost, go back to weekly episodes no matter what, that's what I want to do. Webtoon has been good to me last year, somehow, despite not posting much. Probably because there's a big number of episodes available now, so there's some business to do there. I think they will have to be shorter, however, because I have too much in my plate still, but weekly content is a must. And we need to discuss the video episodes. I also honestly think this is the future of the comic, if not the future of all comics. Ever since I started to work on the Fisherman song, I want to sound on it. Voice acting is not something I can deliver yet, but I think it's not needed. Here's the plan. I'm planning on releasing new episodes, meaning starting from chapter 23 in vertical video format for mobile. Now that I can upload about 1 minute of video in every platform and I know how to use DaVinci Resolve, this is possible. I'm also planning on releasing full chapters of the episodes of one chapter in a single video, in a horizontal format for PC and TV. Turns out I can easily do this with DaVinci Resolve like Premiere, so this is possible now. However, I think at least I need chapter 1 and 2 available in YouTube before I release the new ones, just so people can find the new ones and start from zero if they want to, and not just go to the comic, which leads me to the revision and redrawing of TES. Here's the tea. The revision was me fixing the English in the episodes as well as some old pacing and direction choices. It was also what led me to redoing and adding more episodes to chapter 10. But it was not finished because I still need to revise up to chapter 15. And also that there's the redrawing that started with the multimedia version. I don't want to drop it, but I can work on it now. I feel like working on it will just get in the way of my inspiration and sense of progress for the newer episodes, but at the same time, I'm wondering if I need to redraw, because I need my marketing to go huge this year. I have been learning, I have been perfecting my skills, and I think it's about time to boom everything. I need to impress. So I'm going to bet on the redrawing once more and the promotion on YouTube and Webtoon, with the redrawing replacing the old episodes, since they are now available on Patreon as a big PDF. However, I will take my time with it because it needs to be perfect, since it's for promoting the comic, and this time I won't be just redrawing. I will add content and focus more on the video edition. Now, that's my big plan to get more traction going, because posting in just Webtoon won't be enough, and I'm not as charming and skilled to be a full-time YouTuber, so it's not like I can do that. And if you were paying attention these last months, with the animation thing I was doing, well, of course, I can't do that yet. But I will be preparing for it. I'm redoing every single background in 3D from chapter 1 to 23 for them to be animation ready. In fact, some of them already are. They need to have clarity, be optimized and easy to render. They need to be sharp and to be ready for plenty of angles. Of course, they won't be that ready, but just having them half done is already good enough for when the stars align and I can make the animation and hire voice actors. As to what this project will look like, I don't know. It's too early to tell. I'm inclined for a 3D arcane lookalike first. In fact, I have been designing stuff and characters with that style, but let's see what the future looks like. Maybe we can get some ethical AI that animates my in-betweens and boom, we get an anime. So that will be cool. But as I say, it's too far ahead. Don't think about it. I might try stuff and do some small projects and studies here and there, but nothing concrete so far. Well, that's it for now. Some other stuff might come along later on, like some illustrations, fan art, or some specials and, well, more videos. And that's about it. I hope you're excited for what's to come. I'm going to be aiming to get the major arc of TES finished this year, so you look forward to that. And thank you very much for your continuous support, and see you very soon with another video where I'll go deeper into what my burnout was all about and how I overcame it. That will be more of a public video for maybe other artists to see, but I welcome you to watch it as well if you want. Bye bye for now, have a nice week.